my buddies at Kizer, my friends over there at Kizer, put this on sale just for me for my birthday, which is today. My birthday is today. Now, you might be getting this video posted after my birthday, but my birthday is today, the day I'm recording this. Now, it might not be the day it's playing, but it's today. Let's see, we got a Kizer card. So this was on super sale. I don't think they are anymore. I think they're either all gone or not on super sale. Look what we got here. It is the Escort. Now this is just the 154. This isn't the super nice 20 CV one, but this one is, I've had the 20 CV one in aluminum. I've had the 154 in the black micarta with the black blade. And then now I have this one in, what do they call this shit? It's not micarta, but it's kind of like micarta. Oh crap, I'm trying to remember what the heck they call this shit. Shit, they do a one of their sheepdogs in the same stuff. What is it called? Somebody tell me. Tell me what the hell it's called.
It's called Rich Light.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Richard. Much appreciated, man. I did not recall what it was called. If you look at it, it has an interesting little, it's just like a bunch of fibers kind of all glued together. I think it's a very old material. It's like the stuff they used to make circuit boards out of in the 1930s or some shit like that, you know? Cool stuff though. Wow, the action on this is amazing. Wow. Just great. Now, it has a little fuller, but you can't actually get to it, I don't think. I mean, you kind of can. Not really. So it's all thumb stud. It's all about the thumb stud. Pocket clip, looking good. I love the black and red. It's a great theme. I'm going to put this shit out of the way over here. I had the 20 CV and I sold it just because I knew I was going to end up scratching up the pretty black aluminum handles. So I was just like, you know what? I think it's, you know, it was a $150 knife or something. I'm like, I'm just going to scratch it up. And I have my micarta, the black micarta one. So I'm like, I'll just sell the more expensive one and I'll beat up my black micarta one, you know? So who cares about that? But then I lost my micarta one somewhere. I don't know where it is, man. It's gone. It's disappeared from the material plane. So I had to replace it and I couldn't find the black micarta one anymore. So we got this Rich Light one instead now. And I got such a great deal on it. I think it was 45 bucks or some shit like that. I forget, some kind of crazy low price for an Escort, which is, you know, should be like a, you know, $75 knife, $80 knife, something like that. These are just great. The balance is terrific. I like the micarta one a little better in part because it's a little lighter. This Rich Light one has got a little more weight to it. It's not heavy. I'm not going to say it's heavy, but it is definitely a little heavier than the micarta one. I think the Rich Light stuff is a little denser material, I guess. Perfectly cut choil, plenty of sharpenings left in it. Tall, flat grind, fairly thin behind the edge, but also plenty strong enough. Nice pointy tip, which I have to have pointy tips on my knives, man. I love Kizer's sheepdogs and stuff. I love looking at them, but when I carry them, it just makes me want to cut the top of the blade off and make it more pointy because it's too flat. I need a pointy blade. I need to be able to stab and poke and just tear things open with a blade. I don't want a chopper. I'm not chopping vegetables, man. I want a knife that points at things and kills them with their pointy tip. You know, that's what I need. So I think I've had one or two other Rich Light knives before. I definitely had a sheepdog in Rich Light. That was the Frag one. I think that might be my only other Rich Light though. So we're going to carry this guy around and see how Rich Light does. It has a little bit of a plasticky feel to it, but it feels pretty dense, like it's going to be plenty strong, you know. So yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out how it tolerates being, you know, used, because I use my shit, man. I use my shit, okay? Like, for instance, doing some sketchy shit with my 2-son knife. Probably not supposed to strip wires with it, but it's nice. Oh shit, it's a wire inside of a wire. Fuck. That's wild. See? I use my shit. Even my pretty stuff I use. So this one, if I use if I take my Colin Finigan, my beautiful Colin Finigan knife, and I get under campers and drag it on the ground and cut wires with it, you know this bitch is going to be like unclogging toilets and shit, all right? So I'm going to use this for all kinds of things, and we're going to find out about it. Now, the lock. What we have here is I'm trying to look and see if they have, some of the Kizers have the multi-position. Yeah, they do. So this thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions for the springs on the axis lock. So you can set it, and let's see, where's it set now? Can I tell? I can't tell now. It's probably set in the middle. So it's probably set in the middle position, I'm betting. So you can set it to either be even stronger or less strong than it is now. I wouldn't mind it being like maybe one spot stronger, just to have a little stronger detent. But it's not weak. It's not like it's going to be just flipping out. Like I have to oomph it to get it to come out. There we go. So it's not a weak detent by any means, but I don't mind the detent being a little stronger. Well, I love how they have polished off the black coating where the blade tang rolls against the axis lock. It just makes it super, super smooth. Let's give it a spine whack, because you never know with axis locks. Sometimes they can be a little wacky. But this one is holding strong. I love the jimping along. The jimping on the little liners is set just below the scales, but it's still, when your thumb is on it, you can still feel it, even though from the side you can't actually see it sticking up. It's kind of down in there. But when your thumb sits on it, it's definitely super grippy. Thumb studs are perfect for slow rolling, reverse flicking, thumb flicking, anything you want to do. Great thumb studs, and they stick out just a hair past the edges of the handle. They could probably be a hair shorter, but that's not really a complaint. That's just a personal preference. The axis lock buttons stick out perfectly far. They could maybe be a little less also. So you could probably make the thumb studs and these just a hair smaller, a hair shorter. But again, that's how I would do it in a perfect world for me. That's all. Lanyard hole, probably unnecessary. Most people don't, but some people do. So why not? Nice looking black standoffs. All the black on this knife along with the red just looks really good, man. It looks super, super good. It almost feels like if you had some black scrimshaw going along in here, some kind of scroll work or something going along in here, it would look super cool. I have to think about that. Anyway, the Kizer Escort is one of their classics. Kizer has so many excellent classic knives. It's hard to say which one is the best, but the Escort is probably their best axis lock, in my opinion, of the ones I've messed with. It's just super solid. Just a really great knife. This is a Dirk Pinkerton design. My 20CV one, I bought it right from the man himself, Dirk Pinkerton, at the Atlanta Blade Show like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, something like that. So right from his table, he was selling his Night Horse, some of his other knives, and he had a couple of Escorts there. And I bought the 20CV one right from him there. But then I was like, man, even though, I got a decent deal on it, I'm just going to end up scratching it up. So that's why I got rid of that one. And now I got the 154CM with the micarta, and now I have the 154CM with the Richlite. And I am liking it so far. I wouldn't mind some texture on it, and that maybe something lasered on there, maybe something hand, what the hell do you call it? Scroll work, whatever the hell you call it. I wouldn't mind seeing some of that also in black. I'm not sure how you would do that. Maybe you put some dye in it and then wipe off the dye and it will stick down in the little grooves you've cut. I don't know. Something like that would be cool though. So I'm going to think on it. We'll see. But for now, I am just happy to have an Escort back in the stable of knives. Loving the Kizer Escort as always. Kizer Escort, the badass knife from Kizer. Have a nice day.